yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your f***ing cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe in. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase it? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe in. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Hey, what's up? Welcome everyone. Hey G, hey Bobby, Curtis. Curtis says, do all of you guys travel with a automobile without a license? Curious to know because I'm curious about this frame in general and want to learn more and understand constitutional law. You know what? It's psychology more than constitutional law. That's what I'm thinking. And tonight's video will. Hey, Robert, how you doing? Ooh, tonight we have a good video. Oh crap! Just a second. Let me ask you guys something. Um, when you start feeling nervous or when you don't have confidence, it'll be easy for someone to rule you, basically. And that's what this video. Hey, Bonehead, what's up? Everything's great. Um, oh, I can't wait to tell you guys this. I got my new oops. I got my new business able to accept payments. It's elevatedinfluencer.com. And yeah, hey Robert. Oh man, we got a good one for you tonight if you want to talk about that birth certificate. Should we just get right into it? I mean, I could tell you how it's spring and we have the motorcycle tags at freedomfromgovernment.org. Springtime, time to get that bike out and time to not maybe not beg for permission. Anyway, it's a big psychological game. These guys have been trained more in psychology than they have been in law, and you'll clearly be able to see that here. Should we just jump right into it? I'm going to talk about this stuff while we go, but I think we should just jump right in. You guys ready? Jeff, you can get a private plate by going to shop.freedomfromgovernment.org. It's right up here. And yeah, we also have other things like the best darn affidavit that you can handle court without even going. You could just send it through the mail. And the beautiful thing about an affidavit is that if it's unrebutted, it stands as law, as fact, you know? So, um, hey, thanks, Bonehead. Man, it's psychological. I want to compare this. I want to tell you guys that this is really just a simulation, and we're all going to critique our work when we're done. I mean, it sounds kind of weird, but yeah. Um, we should stand for something. You know, this time that we're here is just going to fly by faster than you can even probably blink. It's going to be gone before you know it. And man, I mean, what are people going to say at your, like, okay, maybe not at your funeral, but like after? What will be left of you when you're gone? You know? Will people be able to say that this guy stood for something? Wow, that's weird. I got stars in half of my face. Like I'm only half a man. Oh boy, UCC. I'm not trying to tell anybody to do UCC. And I'm not even really giving advice here. I'm trying to help people get educated. So with that, let's turn on this video here. Oh man, this is so good.
Sorry, what's the deal with what?
You making a phone call, right?
No, I'm just recording.
Okay, you can record. The reason I stopped, no plate, no temporary tags on the plate here.
Hey, before I keep going, can you guys give me a 5 out of 5 if I'm coming in good, or like how's the signal? I was having internet issues earlier, so are we good to go? I mean, it looks good. All right, you ready? Let's go.
May I ask what leads you to believe I'm engaged in commercial activity?
License plate.
Perfect.
That's what makes you think I'm not. That's what makes.
He says license plate like that he doesn't have a license plate. That's the thing. Say the thanks, Tara. Tara Spence. Hey, right on. Okay, good.
You think I'm in business?
No. No license plate. No temporary tags. Or no license plates.
That would indicate to me that he is not in business. I mean, so this is great. This whole thing is so good, you guys. And you're not even going to know what you're capable of until you get out there and try this. I mean, granted, nobody wants to get their window smashed in, but we have an escape pod. All we have to do is get threatened. And this guy, it's so easy. Watch.
That's the reason you're getting paid. In the state of Washington, you must have a rear license plate affixed to the vehicle and the front.
In the state, I'm going to tell you guys right now, everything you can counter of their statements is gold. So you don't live in the state of Oregon or Washington or California. You know what state I live in? I live in the state of nature. That's what state, and that will mess him up because he needs you to admit to being part of his little group. His, the government doesn't have government authority; they have corporate authority. So if Walmart told you that you had to pay a $500 fine for speeding, what would you do? I'd tell them to get bent because they're Walmart. They can't operate in the capacity of a government. When they're a corporation, when they've decided to take the corporate stance instead. So I live in the state of nature.
Not without having that, you must have a temporary tag issued by the Washington State Department of Licensing. You also do not have that, okay? So do you have a license on you?
All the same, what do I need a license for?
Okay.
I mean, is this going to be an issue? Or are you going to like?
Oh, he did. He called for backup. Hey, Arnetta. I don't want to tell you to go get a dot number because I'm not trying to tell you to be in the Department of Transportation or to beg them for anything. You know what I mean? I mean, we got to think about this logically. If we're trying to get out, not more in. You know what I mean?
I don't understand.
Yeah,
I'd just like to be traveling down the road freely again.
Yes.
Mr. A. Langlois? How do you pronounce that?
Do you have a license on you, sir?
How do you pronounce your name, please?
Langlois.
Huh? Langlois?
Do you have a license on you, sir?
I don't answer questions.
He is really trying to get that. You know how the auditors talk about how they're just jonesing for that ID? That's what he's doing here. The license.
What do I need a license to travel?
Do you have a license on you in the state? Washington State driver's license.
In this state. The words he uses are tricks. And he doesn't know the difference. He thinks that he's using standard, like English dictionary textbook definitions because he doesn't learn legalese. They don't teach him that. So
Operate a motor vehicle in the state of Washington, sir.
Why do you think I'm operating a motor vehicle?
You are operating a motor vehicle.
Whoa, he could just make that determination after not being able to say how he's in business, and after he doesn't have a license plate. It's not going well.
Can I not own property and just travel in it freely?
License, please, sir. You're free to record whatever you want to do. I don't know why we have to do this interaction.
Well, I don't either. Why are you stopping me? What makes you think I'm engaged in commercial activity?
Right.
To you. License plate affixed to the rear and the front of a vehicle in the state of Washington to operate on any public roadway.
Can you define operate?
To have that, you need to also...
That's a really good point. He skips right over it, too. He does not address that question of, can you define operate? Typically, you know, it's been like, have you ever seen those signs that have like the business name and it says owned and operated since, or owned and operated by? You know, operated is indicative of business and surgery.
Display a Washington State trip permit issued through the Department of Licensing. You do also not have that. So again, may I have a license so I can identify who I'm interacting
can you
with,
define?
and we can go on about our days. Okay?
I'd like to go on about my day anyway. I mean, I don't know what I've done wrong.
Failure to have a state issued license plate. You do not have that.
Okay, do I need?
So again,
Why do I need those to travel?
license, please. If you continue to go down this road, sir, we can go with obstructing and all kinds of other stuff. I don't want to do that.
Boom. There it is right there. That's a threat. That's all you need. If he tells you you're going to go down the road of obstructing, you can't get obstructing without it being a physical act.
Well, I don't want to do that either. I'm trying to go about my day. I'm trying to get tools for work.
I understand that.
I don't know if you do.
License, please.
I don't have a license. I don't drive.
What is your name?
He did ask me to remove his name, so.
We can do that too. Tell me who you are.
I hope I got them, all of them, because there was a lot. Yeah. Well, they, you know, once you can get into the defeat their training, and I don't know. This is the son of Adam, and I don't know. We have to get out there, and even if it takes getting violated, that's what it takes. We have to get these videos made and get them out there so that we can change the world, you know? Just like, I mean, not just like in the past, because in the past they didn't have these super technological, super duper weapons that we have that can make videos and send them to everybody all at once. It's amazing what we can do. There's no reason why we should still be falling for the traffic scam. That's how they've been violating our rights for years. Pretextual stops, looking for drugs, looking for shining the flashlight in your window. Aren't you guys sick of that? Let's just cut them off. Let's make it stop. Let's end this, you know? It's up to us. We task them with everything they think they're doing right, and they're doing it wrong. It's time for us to take it back and to change it. What are you waiting for? Why would you spend your money that you earned to be oppressed by the DMV and the idiot in the White House? Come on, you guys. Are you guys still like with that? You know how much of your money he gave away to the Ukraine and Zelensky? He's the highest paid actor of 2022. You thought it was Tom Cruise? No, it's Zelensky. That guy's an actor. Like, for real. You guys, we gotta stop. We gotta stop this train. You know, we gotta get off. We gotta get off of it.
What's your first name?
I've been known to use the name Adam.
You have to keep that name at arm's distance. I know there's that creative guy that has a legal name fraud thing, plugging away at that for years, and this guy is demanding a legal name, but the legal name is not even yours. Did you make it? You claim it all the time, and that allows them to create securities in that name that you are claiming. They need you to claim it. But you have to keep everything at arm's distance. They want to create securities but put you in bondage with bonds. And you don't even know about it. They keep all this stuff secret behind the scenes.
Your legal name.
Is it my... Hold on, wait. Let me clarify. Is this my name, or is this the name that was given to the person at birth?
What's the name that shows up on your
Did you see that? Did you hear that sigh? That was that guy's ego. That's so funny.
birth certificate?
It's not my birth certificate, though. It's the state's birth certificate.
Okay. The name that shows up on the legal document issued to you by the state that says birth certificate. What does that name?
Is it issued to me? Hold on. I want to be clear before I go giving you things that I'm not required to give you. It's not...
You're required to give.
Is it my birth certificate?
Stop. You're required to give me your name, not no name.
Your name? Like, okay, he's not making the distinction of who is required to give a name. I kind of have a feeling that people that are choosing to live under their inherent God-given rights that are not granted to you by the Constitution wouldn't be. See, we have to go back to the Commerce. The Commerce Clause says that the government is reduced to a corporation. It has no more power than that. So this guy is doing everything he can to get you to admit, oh yeah, you work here, right? Oh yeah, give us the evidence that you work here. We know you have it. We know you have it. You have to give it to us because you work for. That's the presumption is that you work for them and that you have to do. He's going to order this guy around quite a bit because they've militarized the police. They believe that they have to that the us are their what do you call it, their residents, and they can boss us around, and they've forgotten who they are. We have to remind them, and it's not going to be easy, but we have to do it. It's vital. If we don't do this, think about, I saw a video of this guy. He had a state license plate, and he was like active service military guy. I don't know if you guys saw this, but like the cops are ordering him to get out, and he actually, because he has made contractual agreements in the form of licensing agreements. When you have that in place and you haven't rescinded it or made a declaration to the contrary, you have to oblige. If you went and did that, you're considered to be their employee without pay. Man, I would want to get paid.
Your legal name. You are required to give me your name and birthday, not nicknames, not anything.
Well, I don't understand. I don't understand because that doesn't. Because what I've.
Yeah, you can't give them false information, but it really screws them up when you don't accept what the jacket they're trying to slap on you. You know what I mean?
What I'm known to, the name that was given.
Simple. It is so simple.
Then it's not my name.
Listen. I'm just gonna say it one more time. I need a license. I'll take anything that's got your legal name on it.
Of course he will.
It's not mine though.
I will take a license.
That's a really good point, Bonehead. Yeah, if this cop has not witnessed or has evidence of this guy transporting cargo or passengers for hire, and all those words are real special words that they use, if he's not doing that, and the cop can't show that he's doing that right now and has evidence of that, then you're not operating in that capacity. So
library card, anything that has your name on it.
I will tell you the name. I will tell you the name that I've been authorized to use.
I've told you for the last time why you're being pulled over.
And
I don't know why we're going through this rhetoric.
I don't either.
Traveling, operating. It's not a mystery anymore. You
Okay.
need to have certain things to operate a vehicle.
Can you define operate? I'm not trying to be difficult, but you're talking over me. No. You won't help me help you.
Yes. I've explained how you can help me, and you're refusing to do so.
And I want to know before I go giving up.
I've told you exactly why you need the things you need to know.
But before I give up my right.
Who's some stranger to tell you everything you need to know? Ever heard of unsolicited advice? We don't want that. By the way, this is all just for your education. It's not advice at all.
And very explanatory with my instructions. You need to have certain things to operate, travel, move. What?
He's getting into trouble here by using all these words because these are not the right words.
Whatever the magic word is you want to use. Move on a roadway. Travel on a roadway. Operate a vehicle. The state has many different names for it.
The state has... Oh... Why don't we pray to the state as well while we're at it? You know what I mean?
However you choose to identify it with, okay? You need to have certain things to operate, move, travel, on public roadways in the state of Washington. One of those is a license plate, what this vehicle does not have. Another is a trip permit.
You keep calling it a vehicle.
Does not have. Now I'm telling you, you need to have a driver's license issued to you by a state. It doesn't even have to be Washington State. It can be Oregon, Idaho, Wyoming.
But if it's a state of nature,
can you tell me this real quick?
So again, I've explained this to you very nicely. Let's just go about our days.
You're being, yes, I'm not saying you're being incredibly overbearing. I'm saying I believe you're being very pushy and trying to get me to give you something that I'm
not here to dig up anything. I just want
but
to know
you are.
Who you are, legal name. So
I feel like you're trying to make me contract with you.
There is no contract. I'm
okay.
telling you what you're going to give me.
Okay.
It's very simple.
Are you aware of United States Code?
Okay, he brings up United States Code, and that's all right. I mean, it's a little bit of a weaker posture to be bringing up United States Code, because then they can say, oh, well, are you admitting that United States Code is applicable to you? You know, you could go, that starts getting to be some gray area there. But the thing about the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and they don't want to admit this, you can't just willy-nilly violate like the Second Amendment. You know what I mean? Or you can't just violate someone's rights like that. Because the rights don't come from the document. They come from inherent. They come from God. You know, they come from our Creator, and it says so in the Declaration of Independence. But anyway, I'm getting a little bit off point. The point is that if we don't have the United States Code and the Constitution and the Bill of Rights protecting us, if anyone can violate those when we're just out on the street in the state of Washington or the state of nature, you know, then what good is all that stuff anyway? So they do have to adhere. I mean, find me someone who says the cops don't have to adhere to the Bill of Rights and the Constitution, because those are how they're supposed to, treat people. Find me someone who says that the local cop doesn't have to obey the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and I'll show you a liar. Anyway.
United States Code or the Washington State Revised Code?
No, United States Code. That's
Washington State Revised Code. Washington State, it sounds like a big official government thing, but it's like a corporation. It's a name. It sounds official. This sounds real official when they say State of Washington, state of the founder of the country, it's state of, it's just another word. It's like having the word corporation in the name of your company, state. I'm sure there's a corporation with state in the name. There's at least 50 of them.
Believe it trumps even...
You believe it does not. I'm telling you, you're currently in the state of Washington. Revised Code of Washington states you need to have these things.
Okay, well, under duress,
A code is something that is used in war to confuse the enemy. Think about that.
I'm going to quit recording so I can get out my document. So I can look up my document on my phone.
Is it on your phone?
It's on my phone.
I need a state document that says your name.
It's not a state document. It's a United States Code. And I want...
What's your name?
That allows me to get everything you're asking from you.
Another great point, Bonehead. Trafficking is unlawful. So is what's that other thing? Involuntary servitude. That's unlawful as well. And the thing about something that is unlawful, like, am I lagging? Let me know if I'm lagging. I bet you guys will, but I don't want to be lagging here. So, yeah, stop. The code is not for us. Like, it would be the same thing as Walmart having a code of conduct for their employees. It's not ours. And unless we are employees of the state that this guy idolizes, I mean, like, what's up, Iron Metal, Bill? I mean, we don't go there and collect a paycheck. He does. Like, this is so, it's like wrong because it's like these guys are going out trying to like involuntarily enslave people. So, and they won't take no for an answer. Like when you say, I'm not a driver, I'm not, like, they can't really accept that. But if you do good enough, they will find a way to have it just, they have to have plausible deniability. This guy doesn't do it very well though. The cop, he doesn't, it's not very plausible.
Everything.
Does it have a legal name on it?
No, but I'm going to require your legal name and your legal address and your home address.
That's not how this works. I've told you again and again.
Let me know if you're going to violate
So he stopped the video there for a minute to show the cops something. I wouldn't recommend showing cops anything because that would be making a presumption that they can read.
United States Code.